Can the Muslims that are on here, the Muslims that are following this account, please explain to me what is up with the fasting? You know, I did, since in like 2016, even before it was popular, I did intermittent fasting. So I wouldn't eat for like 8 hours, then I did 12 hours, then sometimes I would do 24 hours, like one meal a day. I did that for a while, and I got pretty healthy, and I felt like I had more energy. I didn't need to sleep as much. Those are all scientifically proven things that happen. Also, there's this thing called autophagy, where your body ends up eating the garbage cells within your body, and then when you eat a good meal again, so please, people with food disorders, don't take this advice, but if you're eating good food again, then your body nourishes itself, and then you're good to go. This is scientifically proven now. This is actually new science with like 5 years old, 10 years old. How did they know about this stuff like 1400 years ago? So here, check this out. So, O believers, so Ayah 183, O believers, fasting is prescribed for you, as it was prescribed before you. So perhaps you will become mindful of God. And I know, like, I think the Jews on Yom Kippur, they fast for 24 hours. I could be wrong about the holiday. One of their holidays, I know they fast for 24 hours, because I have a friend who's Jewish, and he's mad hungry. He's mad hungry that day, and he's all disheveled. So I know that. So 184, fast is prescribed a number of days. So I'm assuming this is talking about Ramadan. But whoever of you is ill or on a journey, then let him fast for an equal number of days after Ramadan. Now, after Ramadan is in quotes, so could be right, could be wrong. For those who can only fast with extreme difficulty, compensation can be made by feeding a needy person. Okay, but if it's supposed to be just a health thing, then why would it be feeding a needy person? Maybe then Ramadan and like fasting has to do with sacrifice. Maybe you're supposed to sacrifice. Maybe you're supposed to do something difficult. So I remember I told you guys before, like I trained jiu-jitsu. And when I was training, I would go to like these 7 a.m. classes, yeah? So I'd be in the 7 a.m. class, and I'd be training, and I was training with one guy, great. He was always beating me up. He was really good, strong, really strong. And when we were training together, he would say, yeah, bro, and I'm fasting. So no food. I would ask him, like, why don't you drink any water? I'm fasting. Oh, shit, why are you fasting? And what he said to me was he needed discipline in his life. So he decided I think he was born Muslim. I wasn't sure. I didn't really ask him. But he needed some discipline in his life. So he decided to start following the religion. This is one of the reasons why I got a little bit more interested. So he's fasting, and he's still training, and he's sacrificing something. And then in the Quran, it's telling you, well, if you can't fast and it's too difficult, then give to the poor, then give to the needy, which means that there's a sacrifice there. And maybe that sacrifice would be better for you if you did that sacrifice. But it does say, if you know what's good for you. I have a couple questions. How did the Quran know that it was good for you 1400 years ago or 1500 years ago? How did they know that? How did these religions know that fasting was good for you? Why is it that all these monks and gurus fast? Why is it that Islam is telling you to fast? Why is that a good thing? And why, if you can't fast, God is telling you, the Quran is telling you to give to the needy? That's a really strange thing, and that's a really strange coincidence for me. I don't know. I'm thinking that's strange. And then it also says, hold on, let me get this again. Hold on. And then the Quran also says in Ayah 187, there's a line in here, and it says, do not be intimate with your spouses while you're meditating in the mosques. Okay, so you're meditating in the mosques? I never thought of, I didn't really think of prayer that much, like meditating. I did a little while ago, because I started realizing that, when you pray, you're just meditating and trying to connect to the everything, which is really what God is to everything. Somebody got mad at me in the thing, calling God the universe, but it's I said the universe, and I said the creator of the universe. But I really just mean the everything, and I'm just trying to break it down to an explanation. But people get mad at you. It is what it is. But it says, do not be intimate with your spouses while you're meditating in the mosque. So you go and you pray and you meditate and you fast. That sounds like a monk religion. That sounds like you're trying to strengthen the vessel. Like, what if you fast and you're like, you want to suss out the weakness in you? You know, you get up early, you work out, or I don't know, you don't work out on Ramadan. Do people work out on Ramadan? I guess like I did, right? So, but you wake up and you fast all day and you keep it going with your day. And if you can't do that, you have to give to the needy. I feel like the Surah Baqarah is like a level up program. And God, as it sees it in the Quran, is just trying to force men to level up, because God knows we're we're a stupid gender. We do so many stupid things. Like how many times to the guys that are listening to this, maybe the Muslims, maybe you don't really do this, but to the non-Muslims, like how many times have you guys gotten drunk and went, oh bro, I shouldn't have done that, or just did so many stupid things? I feel like the Quran is like a manual to stop you from doing stupid things and help you do better things for your own health and for your own life. Because I know that giving to the needy makes you feel better, and I know that giving to the needy makes you stop being attached to money as much. It's like an actual thing that happens. And I know that fasting is good for you because of autophagy. And I know that sacrifice is good for you because you want to see how strong you are. You want to see if you can go train jujitsu, for example, without having any food like that guy did. No food, no water. He's still kicking my ass. What the heck? You know? I don't know. Just food for thought, I guess. Fascinating. I never considered these kind of things. Cool. Thanks for listening, guys. I appreciate it.